Hey everyone, Colin and Philippa here with more Disco Elysium.
Hello!
Sorry that we didn't show up on Sunday. Philippa was tired.
Hysterical tired, yes.
Yeah. Let's just load this autosave. It only autosaves every time I quit anyway, so I don't know if I even need to bother with, Oh, here we go. Wait. Okay, so I can't pick that up. What a shame. Didn't I already check this shit out? Oh well. Wait, I wonder if this is still closed to me.
Let us find out.
Yeah, it's closed. But this is day 2 of the investigation. We have enough money for, like, the hotel rent.
Yep. For a
this
little while
time.
at least.
Like, for today.
Because you got the blingin' thingamies. Oh my goodness, that chicken picked an apple.
Philippa, you waiting till now to look at that stuff I linked you?
Well, I didn't see it before because I was busy in RimWorld, wasn't I?
Okay, you were. Also, I'm like, do we go talk to our partner, or do we just, like, fuck around without him for now?
So, Keeper Velen says, hey, what's happened so far?
What's happened so far? Nothing. We just got up.
In terms of the game, we've poked a dead body, found out a few things, enraged the local union boss, made our partner give up his sweet room so we wouldn't be Hobocop. But we will be. We will be.
Oh, hey. Nice for them to show us that the union boys are in. And that, oh, our partner is right there. And he has something to say. Well, do you? Kim, looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. He pointed to the mess hall doors. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean rowdy? Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday? Or let's roll. I don't know, this all seems pretty self-explanatory. I'll ask about Rowdy. Kim, I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardie Boys, who are responsible for said policing. I think it's them. Man, the Hardie Boys grew up to be drunken, rowdy Union mob enforcers. Who knew? There's another option now. There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements? I mean, I feel as though I know what the answer to that's going to be. Kim, that would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debardairs Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay? Let's roll! Kim, one more thing before we do. He glances at the booth again. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business. Reaction speed, easy success. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past, do it on your own terms.
He also says, hey listen, I've got a clue. I don't know if he's being serious with that.
I think he's talking about Kim. Logic, easy success. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder? Kim, they're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me. Okay, so we could talk to them or not, I guess. Oh, the kitchen's open too.
And the little lady's there.
She's rolling around. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. She turns towards the back to the cafeteria manager. Composure, medium success. She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling the frayed edge of her blanket.
Public phones nearby.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic. Something we've not really seen much of in Gart.
What the heck is that eagle on his desk anyway?
I'm glad to see you, Captain.
Isn't it like a skua? Isn't like a sign of commitment or some shit that you threw across the room before the game started? She turns back at you with a weary smile. I'm glad to see you again, dear. Good day, ma'am. Everything alright? Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you, or you seem busy, you'll come back later. I'll ask if everything's alright.
I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Interesting.
The unit office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Autumn's phone was down the coast, and Gary's phone was dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone line? Why did you need to use the phone anyway? Well, we'll ask about why she needs it.
We're supposed to be back on Monday night, but they're still missing and I haven't heard from them.
Oh shit.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before? Well, this sounds like more of a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing, then I'll get back to this.
God damn it.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully, but you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay. What is this expedition your husband was on? So your husband is some kind of scientist? Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your relationship. I not noticed this about me, but actually, I have lost all memory of the world and myself and have no idea what I'm doing. About your pen. Well, that's all for now, ma'am. Let's ask about the expedition. Lena, just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. Okay, so he's a scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
She's hunting Mothra.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few... Oh, the waterlock's fucked, that's why. To set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday, she sighs. What could be keeping them? Logic, trivial success. The waterlock! That was broken. Could this be it? Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him? Or the waterlock to the other side of the coast is broken? They're probably just stuck over there. Proceed. So, I'll ask about this because that's apparently the only time.
Mm-hmm.
Lena, she smiles. Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I'd trust him with my husband's life any day.
That's good.
Lena, oh my, what happened to the waterlock? Wouldn't you know, it's blocked by a big butter billboard. Fell right into the water. Probably just some technical problem. I really don't know. I'm going to tell her about the billboard. Lena, oh sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Kim, you're welcome, ma'am. She didn't thank you, Kim. Lena, she turns back to you. Hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Do you also want us to call your house sitter? Make sure...
Inland Empire, medium success. This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect. Conceptualization, medium success. Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
I read that as villain murder investigation.
Lena, and if you see him, let him know that Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know that the waterlock's been repaired, and it's cold out there. If I see him, I'll let him know you're here when or if I get there, accept task, or I've really spent too much time on this side case as it is. So we're just going to accept that task. Lena, oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. Cool, so...
Do we want to pump her for more information?
I mean, sure, I can always ask her about stuff like, say, what her husband looks like.
Yeah.
Lena, oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin. What does your husband look like? How long have you been married?
Look like, it seems like a good thing.
Yeah. Lena, well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's, and his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle. Empathy, medium success. It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world. Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for? Or that's good enough, let me ask you something else. Well,
what would look for?
Lena, oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed, you might say wild even. Kim, the lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description. Good old Kim. Lena, one other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case. How long have you been married? Lena, well, we'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Her smile is soft. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow. Alright, I'm not going to go super deep into their relationship. I'm going to ask about the rare insect. Lena, oh sweetie, it's fascinating, she catches herself, but I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae. Kim, the lieutenant gives you a sideways glance. No, I want to hear about the insect. Or, you're right, don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something else. I'm going to ask about the insect. Lena, well, she hesitates. It's a phasmid, technically, but... Encyclopedia, medium success. Ah, yes, Phasmatodea, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, and that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially. Inland Empire, medium success. Oh yeah, here comes the interesting. Lena, where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulandian coast. She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully. Hence its name, the God damn you. Insulandian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers. Kim, to be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you? Easy success. I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that. Lena, it's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all. Kim, establishment. His suspicion is confirmed. I thought so. What makes you think the phasmid's around here? So, is it dangerous? Is it valuable? Does it have cool powers? I'll ask.
Why is it around here, yeah?
Lena, well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in the local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like reeds. Gary sent us the clipping. So, a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have? Lena, of course. Most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulandian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at. Composure, medium success. Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind the glasses. You seem really excited about this cryptid. Lena, I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulandian... Here we go, phasmid. They keep saying it. They keep fucking trying to make me say it.
I know, it's obviously their entertainment.
They knew people would LP it, and this would be a situation they got stuck in. All scientists have their little hobby horses. Does it have any cool powers? Lena, yes, it can blend in noise perfectly among the reeds. Her face lights up at the thought of it. It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even. So is it valuable, is what I ended up accidentally saying. Lena, oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie. So is it dangerous? She chuckles to herself. Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully? Okay, so what's so special about the stick bug, then? Lena, oh dear, I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. The woman's face flushes with embarrassment. Morrell can explain it to you much better. I wish I could hear him describe it. Sorry, I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
I mean, it sounds like a pretty cool insect.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Hopefully we'll find it, if it exists.
Yeah.
Alright, and here's another... Well, this is all just Monday shit. Now we've got Tuesday shit going on.
We've got some timed ones we can do, like...
Nope, can't do that one, and that one will come out later.
Ooh, green thing. Yep.
What is this?
Ooh, and the breakfast nook is open.
Yeah, we saw that. That was like the first one we saw upon descending the stairs.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are thinly sliced. You can see through them.
Yay.
That is thinly sliced. Here's the gardener. She decided to come in. Titus was told to keep a low profile. Okay, let's see. Does this guy have anything to say now? Oh, I guess we gotta walk all the way around.
That's frustrating.
We gotta go all the way to the...
Aww. You still got the bag equipped, right? Because I think you can grab that bottle on the bench.
It's all about the money, you know? Okay, there's nothing. And no, I can't. Can't grab it. Can't grab...
But it's a
anything
bottle.
in here.
It's a bottle.
There was a bottle in the room I couldn't grab either.
Breakfast.
Yes. We might as well go to the breakfast nook, right?
Yep.
First, let's talk to you.
Let me handle this.
The woman says there's a crowd in the mess hall before returning to
A
you.
little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This is no district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
You're not a gardener. Enough, let's talk seriously. I mean no trouble, I'm here to do my job, that's all. Or, you're right, Lieutenant, she did seem friendlier sitting in that corner.
I'd say we probably mean no trouble.
I don't want no trouble. Yeah, sure.
Oh, we don't mean anything particular to her.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardie, who you think has information on the murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview
Do we?
him?
Are we?
Look, we are now. She points to the man in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize the authority to make arrests.
Handy.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing, her glare speaks for her. What's your role in all this? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me? Why are you so aggressive? Or I should talk to Titus then. I'm going to ask what your role is. Elizabeth, obviously, I'm a lawyer, a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. She crosses her arms. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
Do we think that's true?
No, that's clearly not.
I mean, we know nothing about her other than she claims that she can garden too.
Nah, she's just there to, look after them. So she doesn't actually have any, legitimate legal system, so why would they need a lawyer?
True.
Alright. We'll fuck off and talk to Titus then.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to her later then.
This is where you say your bits.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. Man, stop reading the script, you.
Detective,
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Don't say anything yet. First, we need to talk about your attitude, or we need to talk about the man hanged out back. Well, let's go
this
out
is about
with it.
him?
He looks
A real
around.
looker, that one.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get all right and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he's a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy stuff. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Hey, that was something that was in the dream.
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
Slaps his forehead.
You want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Visual calculus, easy success. Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match. Yeah, I'll scan the room. Glenn, starting from the right, boot size 44, blonde man in his 30s, overbearingly masculine. Theo, sitting on his right, standard working boots, size 45 or 46, eldest in the room, probably mid-50s, smoker, quiet. Elaine, across, at the other table. Hobnail, working boots, size 43, gang tattoos, mask or Saramazarian, in his late 30s, early 40s. Titus Hardie, and then standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46. The big dick, wide at the shoulders, lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. Perception, sight, easy success. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads, T. Hardie, Captain. Eugene, in the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum? Where? Eugene, on his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Drama, easy success. Let's call this one the musician. And the little guy? Shanky, size 41, with a light step. Not a child after all. An older man with a rat face, mean watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. Fat Angus, in the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy, boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor and you could easily exceed 220. Visual calculus. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. Their footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy. One of them is missing. The odd soul? Visual calculus. Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardie? Titus Hardie. The fuck is with you, fella? Titus is staring at you with his head tilted. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it? I found 8 cents footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where is the 8th Hardie boy? Or I'm going to take off now. I guess we're in it. We're pretty sure they did it. We might as well ask them for the guy who's presumably in charge here. Titus Hardie. What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardie boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here, he sizes you up. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardie boy? We ain't hiring, he shakes his head. Glenn, actually, boss, we've been talking, and we think she could maybe... easy success. She! So there is an 8th Hardie, and it's a Hardie girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth the gardener? Titus Hardie, shut the fuck up, Glenn, he roars. I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop? Kim, so let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardie boy, it's a she, and you don't like us talking about her. Titus, that's right, we're not talking about this. This is a private Hardie boy's matter, nothing to do with your shit. And, he points at Kim, you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you. Kim, good, we're all watching each other. The lieutenant adjusts his spectacles. Officer, your question? Esprit de corps. Easy success. There's no point pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about the 8th Hardie sooner or later. Let's go. Success. I'm going to look at that, though. It's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. That good chewing tobacco. It rots you faster.
Ooh, real.
Is that money?
It's money.
I take the money. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union placards.
America.
You see hawthorn bushes outside. Cafeteria window. Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. Squint or perception sight heroic. Look out the window. -12. It's not time yet? I'm sorry. +1 mysterious door scene. Well, fuck it. We'll give it a go. Yep. Since apparently there's a time. Let's see if we can shortchange this. Nah, we failed. Nothing. Just black tangles like here of an old woman. Motionless. The wind in the yard does reach the hawthorn, nor does light come in from this window. Okay, that's a strangely constructed sentence.
Does not, I think, is the missing
I
word.
assume. Cafeteria window. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. Alright, and I think that's all there is in this little area.
Interesting. Also, man, that conversation.
Yeah. Could have gone worse, though.
Oh no, I was meaning their personal one about Monica.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you were...
Oh, I noticed that.
Yeah. We both noticed that.
That can be a conversation for people who watched, rather than just listening in a different tab.
Yep.
Alright, let's first go to the Capri Camina, everyone's favorite.
The good old truckable yaw that sadly won't get bling.
Okay, I don't know if that accessed what I wanted. In the morning light, the white and blue police livery in the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye. Wait, why am I even thinking this? Wasn't I supposed to... Interfacing. Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. Encyclopedia, medium success. This is Capri Camino, the Capri Motor Corps follow-up to the highly successful workhorse Capri 40 and the answer to the LUM's Racing Bread Ferroviaire series. Interfacing. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine driving the rear wheels for a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Camino is able to reach 100 k's in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed of 180 k's in an hour. Man, what is this, a car ad?
Yep.
Won't roll over in the first sharp corner. Turn your attention to the motor carriage itself, or motor carriages don't interest me. Won't roll. Is there a chance the track could bend? Interfacing. The high center of balance is offset by the large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Camino effectively a mobile power plant. This TikTok is really rubbing me the right way here, or turn your attention to the motor carriage. Capri Camino. Even as standstill, the unibody Capri Camino looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Perception sight. Someone has waxed it recently.
Aww.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Point to the vehicle. Very cool. I don't like your machine, Lieutenant. Looks impractical. Fuck it. We'll compliment it. The lieutenant smiles ever so slightly. You want to take a closer look? What's it packing there? Point to the engine. A fine machine. Run your hand over the smooth metal surface. Let's just be generic here. Kim, yes. There's gentleness in the lieutenant's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours. An extraordinary machine. Electrochemistry, easy success. It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing in it, flare it up, slam it down.
We took his zing, remember?
You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing. Yeah. Kim, sorry I'm not following you. Interfacing, lingo it up. Drop the ride, 200 mil, get the camber to frosty minuses. Or, I'm not either, I don't know why I said that. Fuck it, let's roll with this. Kim, no, that's porno tuning. Wait, what about the spinners then, huh? Trust me, it's cool. It's what? I'm gonna say, what about the spinners? Kim, those spinners were elegant, sleek. He pauses, looking for words. Radiant, even. What you're suggesting is porno. It's what? Kim, porno, short for pornography. Conceptualization, medium success. The sole purpose of pornography is to stimulate one's visual sense to evoke sexual arousal. The same is true with modifications you're proposing. So, what's wrong with pornography? Pornography is something completely different, Kim. Or, alright, I guess I did get a bit porny there. Yeah, sure, let's back down. Let's back down there. Kim, I'm sincerely relieved that I don't have to try and convince you of that. He glances at his vehicle. Back to work? Yeah, let's get back to work. Enough of this car porn. Alright. Let's go back to the radio, shall we? Cool. Alice, this is Precinct 57. The operator greets you for the static. How may I assist you? Have you heard back from the ICP on that serial number? Alice, yes. The armor was produced by, she looks at her notes, Fair Weather in their facilities in Bentecourt, Sur-le-Clef in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Orange's pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. She browses pages. So, seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over the years since the armor was issued. Do you know what it's called now?
White Pines Unbidden.
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Crenel. And the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor. Kim, armor like this isn't mass-produced. It would probably have been fitted. Perhaps there's a record of who signed for this particular suit of armor. First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies throughout all these name changes? Or a suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must have been a record for the person to whom it was issued. Well, let's ask about that first, shall we?
First things first.
Alice, hard to say. The client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
Fourth world countries?
Fourth world, apparently.
Jeez.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person whom it was issued. Alice, yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. It would spoil the motherfucking miracles. I would try to talk them into it, though. Esprit de corps, medium success. This is a fun challenge for her, an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM. Yes, thank you, officer. I really appreciate your efforts in this case. Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn who the armor is.
Thank you personally, because, yeah, buttering up the operator is a great idea.
Alice, glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have more for you then. Cool, okay.
Tomorrow.
Well, then that's the segment of this investigation closed.
For today.
For today. We'll come back. So, weirdly enough, it's still coming up as, like, I need to talk to those vigilantes, despite the fact that, like, kind of already learned everything I need to know from them. Money, we need to find the armor pieces, including the boots, including getting the boots off the victim's feet. Let's see, we need to get the body down. We need to ask about tattoos.
Can we, like, show them a photo?
We can always go and shake down Kuno. That's
yeah,
that'll be fun.
Times.
I'm just, like, having a look to see, like, what exactly we've got. Okay, yeah. So apart from Kuno, we're mostly just going to be in the looking around phase. But first, why don't we just go and, like, sell off our Tare?
Yeah. Will that actually give us money?
We'll see. I want to see what the exchange rate is of garbage to like actual money. Oh, there's a bottle there just outside the store. Take it, my friend. In good health. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check.
Yeah, I think we
Nice
found
to
that
know.
already.
Nice to know. Yeah, we did find that happen already. Okay, let's insert the bottles. $1.60. Yeah. That's... Okay, Inland Empire, easy success. You're 100% sure you got a special hobo cop money for that tare. At least 100% extra tare money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie. Cool. That's
Sweet.
awesome to know. Well, I don't think we need to, like, fuck around here right now.
Nope.
So... Oh, and apparently we've acquired something? Can't put more points in a skill. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health.
It's probably saying that you no longer have those bottles.
I mean, probably. Okay.
Racist dude.
Let's not talk to racist dude. We've already talked to him. Let's see if there's any extra shit around. Or we can just go and, like, fuck over Kunai. Let's go just talk to him. And shake him down. I mean, I'm sure no one will care. Like, even though they hate arrests, whatever, the RCM in general, I honestly don't think anyone's going to give a fuck.
Oh, you can poke the bin.
Oh, there's the bin. Maybe this is a daily thing, and I already used up my one. Oh, let's take all that shit.
Yeah.
Now I feel like a fool for cashing in early. Cashing out.